Hi, my name is Ashok Prasad, and today we'll be discussing this very interesting case that has been given to us. The case majorly talks about these people who have been working in industry. They have come back to Bhopal. Each one has experience in server technology ranging from 3 to 5 years, and they want to start an institute that majorly caters to pre-final and final year students and impart server technology education. But before we jump into anything, the first thing that we'll have to do is understand the organization. To understand the organization, we'll first have to ask, what does the organization really stand for? When we talk of who are you, that is who or what does the organization really stand for, what we are essentially looking for is what is the core competency of this particular organization. When we talk of this particular organization and the core competency of this organization is founded by people who have work experience in industry, in the server technology domain, and this organization majorly deals with imparting server technology education. Hence, we can very well say that the core competency of this particular organization is server technology and experienced trainers. Once we have established that the core competency of this organization is server technology and experienced trainers, the next thing we'll have to talk of is analyze the target segment that it's talking to. So who is the core target group of this organization? Whom are you targeting? The target group. The core target group of this particular organization are students in their pre-final and final year education. So why pre-final and final year education? What are the characters of this particular target group? When you talk of characters of this particular target group, the only thing that links them all together is that they all want a big fat job, and they will go to any lengths and learn up any new technology that will guarantee them a good job. And that's why these NIITs and all these other competitive firms have sprung up, because they all guarantee you education that will probably guarantee you a job, majorly because the certifications and the knowledge that they impart is being recognized by the industry. Now, before we jump into the competitors, let's try to understand this organization and this industry a little more. The first thing that we'll have to do is try to analyze what kind of a firm is it and what kind of strategy does it follow. If we analyze, the number of markets that this firm currently serves are very few, and the number of services that it offers is also very few. That is, it's mainly concentrating in the Bhopal region, and it's majorly narrowing down its services to server technology education, and hence it is a fully focused organization. For any fully focused organization, the major way of differentiating itself from its competitors is by building expertise. You will have to build expertise and differentiate yourself from the competitors. Hence, when we also talk of this particular industry segment, the kind of competitors that it has is no one. If you look at NIIT or anyone else, they all are concentrating on the C++, Java domain, and no one in the server domain. So the only major competitor is private tutors. Now let's analyze what makes this particular industry so brilliant. So once we have established that you are in a fully focused market strategy, and that your main competitors are these private tutors and no one who is really established, then we can very well analyze the market entry strategy for your particular company. The market strategy for your company will basically revolve around one, awareness. You really need to build awareness amongst your core target group as to why is what you're offering so very important to them that they can't ignore. The second thing that you'll have to do is build credibility. So whatever you do, as long as whatever you're doing and whatever you're saying, it is not backed by credible people or credible sources, people will tend to not believe you. And the third thing that you'll have to do is make sure you give your target group what it values. That is, at the end of the day, if all that they want is job, how does your offering guarantee them a job? So as we have noticed, let's try to analyze the questions that have been posted after this case. The first question that has been posted is, would you want to expand out of Bhopal and set up centers across regions? The answer would be no, you can't. Majorly because you still haven't had a strong foothold when you in Bhopal, so you can't really go out anywhere. Right now you're in a fully focused strategy. You really have to concentrate on what you are and where you are, and then only go elsewhere. You'll also have to have associations with organizations and companies, so that at the end of the day you offer jobs or the organizations offer jobs. We say that this organization should act as a bridge between the colleges as well as organizations. Organizations want good people, colleges want placements, students want placements. Why don't you bridge them and give quality education, and education that is certified and designed by organizations, so that they also accept whatever it is that you're doing, and also guarantee these jobs to these people. When it comes to human resource crunch, why don't you hire these private tutors and teachers who will help you with it, who will probably run the show. It will also help you in renting it out. And also the major factor is, what about continuity and market strategy? Awareness in terms of promotion, that is in terms of giving job. Certify yourself with people who basically have jobs, who certify yourself with companies who will say, yes, as soon as you get this, I certify that my company accepts that the kind of education that you've got is really of quality, and I'll guarantee a job if you pass this particular certification exam with highest grades. So these are few of the things that we can do to ensure that you pass.